What I am doing here today is rewatching one of my old videos. This is from 3 years ago. I went for a thrift, and I'm going to tell you what I'd change if I'd change anything, and I'm going to just try and humiliate myself. Past me, I'm going to get stuck into him. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into it because I'm pretty keen. This one only goes for 12 minutes, and I picked this one because I can't remember what's on it at all. The thumbnail's me standing in front of an op shop with binoculars. So let's get into it. I haven't been able to hit the road for a while. Everything's been locked up again now. Taking an hour's drive. Been locked up. I'm in a little car, so I hope there's not too much stuff because it won't all fit. But that's being very optimistic because last time I did this trip, I came up empty-handed. So I remember that day. I was down the road to get nothing. That was a nightmare. Waste of time, waste of money. We don't want that again. But pretty confident today. I'm feeling positive. Crossing me fingers and me testicles and praying. Good job. The thrift guides are with me today. Let's go. I'm bringing you guys along, and I want to make sure we get something good. So come on. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, Coco. Oh, there's that old song. Nostalgia. Nostalgia, Coco. Right. Oh, the editing skills. Couple of bucks for a pair of budgie smugglers, second hand. Would you buy them? Oh yeah, got locked in. Look at this. That. Buddy Vinny's truck. Right behind me. Now I'm stuck here. Pain in the ass. Yep, shut. Bit of Nicki Minaj. That's not my footage. I stole that footage, I think. And that. What the fuck? Oh, I'm getting busy. I feel like that's how I would have been walking. I don't go to this one anymore. I haven't been to this in years.
A little bit quiet in there, but a couple of shirts.
Nice. Pearl Snap.
Pearl Snap Levi. And there's another Levi button up. So whenever I get Levi shirts, they go quicker than jeans in my opinion. Probably going to get a $35 to $40 turnover on them ones. So really happy they're in good condition. Always, not just the jeans, but the Levi shirts, button ups just do really well for me.
They do well.
Just found a Salvos I didn't know existed. Jeans. So thrifter's luck, we're going to get something good. Fuck, I'm sick of these masks. Oh.
Yeah, look at that. Got that in the eye. Ugh. Glad we don't have to wear that shit again.
Now, I do like to sell the old dry as a bone.
70 on
but would you pay $80 for this?
No.
It's up there, the old horsey riding stuff.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Good choice to leave that behind, Coco. A bit more Nicki Minaj. And what I'm actually doing is going to be editing this because I got copyrighted pretty hard on it. And I've had a lot lately. Oh, there's a little wink. Oh, yeah. So there's actually Nicki Minaj music playing there, and I'm going to have to cut that out. Fuck up, Siri. Fuck up, Siri. I'm trying to show off Skilled Stadium. So for the third time this year, I still picked up another AC/DC. I remember that now. Very pumped with that. Problem is it's beat to this shit. And I got like 150 this isn't one of the higher priced ones, but if this was in good condition, for a first print, I would say at a guess you're probably getting 100, 130. Oh, maybe it's a different one. Play all right. It's just the sleeves a bit dinged up. I'm going to guess that we're going to get about $50 out of that. So no, it's definitely not a huge dollar, but I may even just keep it. But very happy with that. That's the third time I've hit AC/DC final this year, so very happy. Another copyright song. I gave even less shits back then. What's in there? This is a good lifeline. I like this one. Yeah, here's some knowledge for you. Zoom specs. Binoculars. They do quite well. The older ones always do your comps, obviously, but these ones here were $5. They got their case. The zip's a bit dinged up, but $5 isn't too bad. Now, they'll be fairly slow, but coming up to holidays and all that sort of shit, the old creeps want them for the beach. So an old creepy man in his 50s, probably listens to techno. He'll buy these and then he'll go down the beach and have a perv on all the young girls. So these will sell, but I had a look. These will go for about $40. So keep your eye open. I mean, a lot of them are crap. A lot of them are cheapies, but... Funny, we say that, but this was 3 years ago. And I'm one of those old creeps. I still got those binoculars and I take them down the beach for a sticky beat. No, not really. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'd pick up those ones. They seem to be like unbranded. They're older ones, but they're not good ones. So if I was going to go back in time, even for $5, I'd probably leave them behind. I'm not going to lie. All right, get back into it. So if you can get your hands on a decent pair, you will sell them. So a couple of binoculars there.
Definitely worth comping though. Binoculars can go well. What's Will Smith doing? Get my last name out of your mouth. All right, the cinematics are terrible. Note to self, no more cinematics. Or hopefully they've improved since then. I've got to talk because I don't want the copyright again for Nicki Minaj. It's my most viewed video and it's copyrighted. A lot of my videos are copyrighted though. I've got to be careful. I'm really pushing.
Everything I got from the boot of the car.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the boot. This is what we want to see, the whole.
Filming, but we'll just quickly go. So there's some absolute gems here that I'm gagging to show you. But
I remember this day.
Quickly,
I remember this day.
Selling's hat.
Holy shit.
Usually I don't like
this day was awesome.
That's basically new.
So go away, Nick's hat.
A couple of bucks. We've got a Donkey Kong shirt.
I would not pick this up again, probably.
Only a couple of dollars as well.
A couple of bucks maybe, but
W
probably not.
So it's not worth a heap of money, but for a couple of bucks, it should sell.
I knew it wasn't worth money, but I still bought it.
It's new with tags too. It's funny. I think this may be also Big W, but
I don't know what I got for that, but I wouldn't pay that. I wouldn't even buy that.
It'll sell.
Even if it's new.
And then this
must have sold because I don't have it anymore.
It's a Batman one on the Delta there. I think that's early 2000s, but I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, but I haven't looked into that yet, but I think that's an early 2000s tag.
Don't know, cock, maybe a bit later.
Shorts, I got the Levi's. I'll get them up quick because shorts are selling awesome at the minute. They are just,
shorts go right.
I just grab any sort of branded shorts that I can find because they are flying along.
Hang on. What'd you say?
They're only 50.
Dumb here just said I'd grab any branded shorts I can find. That was actually bullshit because even then I wouldn't have grabbed any branded shorts. That's pretty broad. I obviously worded that wrong. I'm not really good at that. Sort of everything I do is kind of spur of the moment. I definitely look at shorts, and I know these days, especially now we're in summer, shorts are getting a bit more pricier, $7, $8, $10. I'm seeing some of them. A lot of stuff I do leave behind. So it depends what they are. It depends on the style, the model, the size, as always. But don't take that bit of advice. Don't go out and buy every single pair of shorts you can find because you will be probably in a bit of trouble, especially if they're like $10 for a pair of basic rip curl board shorts or something. But once again, if you see like a Carpenter dungaree, a Carhartt, all that sort of stuff, it can be really, really good money. So shorts are great, but just know what you're grabbing first. Don't buy it all like this dipshit said. Back into it.
A piece from Big Musical Productions. They have good following, so they're always
shit
worth
records
at least.
What'd you pay?
They're only probably $10, $15 vinyl, but they should go pretty quick.
Oh, no.
Another pair
stopping it again. No. You'd get that stuff in a bulk lot if you had to. I wouldn't pay any more than 50 cents for it. I wouldn't buy those. They looked a bit beat on the covers too. I said that they'll go quick. I must have sold them quick at that point. They don't go quick. Hate to burst your bubble, dipshit, but they don't go quick.
Only worth getting some of these
Quicksilver
brands.
boardies?
For under a couple of bucks. I think I paid $2 for them.
Yeah,
you're probably going to get $20, so it's a bonus.
25, 30 and then?
These floral sort of shirts.
What's this?
Are always good to get, especially if they're branded. There's a Rip Curl one. I expect a bloke that has the binoculars on the beach perving on all the young girls. I think he'll wear that, so
I didn't keep
grab
that.
them.
I even fit into a medium.
Long sleeve, that was $3. So
$3 for Calvin. Yeah, that's all right.
Here's a brand that you probably don't see much of, Izod. I don't know if anyone sells that. Let me know. I've paid $5. Generally get $25 for these, so they're hoodies and stuff.
go quite well.
I've done okay. I've got some of that stuff out of wholesale before. It's okay.
Just a very plain
Wouldn't
jacket
recommend
here.
getting it.
It's Country Road, and it was only $2.
Oh yeah, Country Road jacket. Yeah, that's great.
good nick.
That's like a $40 jacket. $35, $40 jacket.
More of these shirts.
DC
DC goes well, those DC
button-up.
flannies.
Yeah.
And
Depending on what
G-Star,
size. G-Star, maybe.
button-up, long sleeve.
I didn't see the
some
price.
jeans. We've got RMs.
I'm so surprised you're going too quick. I've got to slow down with these. I think speed holes aren't much job.
You're getting 20, 25 bucks every time if you've got a decent brand. Just always check the armpits for rips. And if they're a lighter colour, sometimes you get some dirty yellowing. No one likes that. $6 Levi's, 510s.
Yeah,
black
that's
ones. And then
on
these.
$40.
Very fascinated by these.
I remember these. Christian Ortega.
Put the back on there. So it's Christian Ortega,
Yes.
the Ed Hardy guy.
These sold for like
Cool.
$120.
So I think they'll sell. I haven't had much experience with these. I paid $10. Button fly, they're fucking sweet. So if you've ever sold them,
Yeah.
drop it in the comments and let me know.
They were absolutely fantastic. They went overseas, so I got like $120 or something, plus ship from memory. That could be wrong. It was definitely over 100 though. I know that much. But yeah, that's definitely one. I haven't actually found him in the wild again since. I've bought some Christian Ortega stuff on Depop, but that stuff's really hot now. Since then, Y2K's picked up even more and booming, especially overseas. And that Ed Hardy tattoo vibe is really kicking off. So if you do find stuff like that, definitely look into it at least. But be careful because that stuff can be faked pretty heavily. Let's go back on
Got
here.
a couple of VHS, just some
Phantom, I've still got that. Kept that
couple little
Phantom of the
horror ones,
Opera.
the Fog, Phantom of the
Personal
Opera.
legal stuff.
Nothing special, some DVDs.
Oh, the Fog. That's pretty
Nothing
cool.
great there either, but they're cheap. Just to put in bundles that I'm putting together.
Two.
Dixie
$4
goes
for
well.
Heart of
A
Dixie.
few of the Thompson tanks. There's your old
Uncle Wayno would
Zed
be
there,
going
so
fucking
This
bang
is what I
for
want to
that.
show you.
This side.
Yeah, as a
Let's make up for
reseller, this stuff's amazing, but as a collector, this makes you bar up. So I always go into Geelong hoping I find player stuff because in Ballarat, I'm never going to get it. And I finally got it. Bunch of player gear. So I found this one first, and I noticed on the tag we've got a little CG, which is, it's also on there with a 29, Cam Guthrie. So Cam Guthrie's rash vest has ended up in an op shop. So that is actually a player worn rashie. But then we continue.
This is the
to
first
find
time I got player issued
more
stuff.
of his stuff. This is got a 29 on it also. So Mr. Cameron Guthrie.
I literally love this. Anyone that knows me knows that. And I feel like I hunted for years just to find anything player issued. I think back to this 3 years ago. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I found stuff in the wild. And when I first seen the 29, I thought, oh, we've got Gary Ablett Jr. But, well, Cam Guthrie's still a good player. I kept a couple of pieces from this. And I think there's a playing jumper. I don't think I actually showed that. But I got a playing jumper as well, which I kept. So, yeah, this was a pretty cool haul.
I don't know how it got there because he's up in Brisbane at the minute, playing about to play finals this weekend. But then we
How
got
they look
heaps.
down.
So this one's. Then we found this Corey Gregson, BFL. So that's BFL.
Club must have dropped those
shirt.
off.
And yeah, it just goes on. There's a bit of Guthrie stuff there. We've got the training tops, more Cam Guthrie.
Cam Guthrie, my
Some of
second
these
favourite Geelong
don't
player.
actually have any writing
Got that
or anything
Tommy-
on them other than
Tommy
a T.
Hawkins haul
I don't know
too.
what T stands for. But me as a collector, I collect this sort of stuff, so I was stoked to find it. So there's a pair of his shorts, match worn short. I assume they would have been match worn. They are the AFL shorts.
Yeah, bit of
And
ball
then
sweat still on
also
them.
The VFL shorts are a bit dinged up. There's probably a few Cats fans out there that like to
Bit
give them a
touchy-feely
bit of a
around the
sniff,
cock
but,
and ball
I'm not
area
this,
there,
I'm not
cock,
this
eh?
fan.
Chill
Then
out.
a couple of his jackets too, which have been written in. So it's always pretty obvious if you find the tags written on. They've probably come from that player, so...
All right, hold up. Yes, some older stuff, training gear and that, they did write on tags. So they knew who was getting, if they've ordered whatever size and they're not actually numbered and stuff. That does not necessarily mean it is definitely a player issue because that can be easily faked. I've actually found quite a few on the thrift. I've actually got a jumper that I wear all the time, like a hoodie, and it's got the 38 in it. It's a Riley Garcia one. Surprisingly, I thought he was a pissant, but it fits me. I do just wear that. I found a pair of Jordan Roughheads shorts, and I just wear them. Trying to sell them with just the tag written on, anyone can write on a bloody tag, and most people aren't going to believe that. As soon as they see that from a seller on eBay, they're probably not going to buy, because they're just going to go, this bloke's full of shit. So I'd be very careful doing that, because you can't prove it without any form of certification. Some of this stuff like the jackets and that, you're not going to get much more than what they're actually worth. So I was pretty excited there, because I'm a player issue collector, and I'm thinking, you know, I found it in an op shop. Nobody's going to actually fake that in an op shop when they're like $5 and shit, you know. It's definitely been written in by somebody at the club. They're definitely issued. I know that within myself, but I can't prove that to anyone in the world, because there is no way to prove that I didn't write that. So if you do find that stuff, don't get too excited. Unless you are a collector like myself, yeah, you're probably going to have a little bit of substance dripping from the inside of your underwear. But yeah, be very careful. Be very careful. All right, get back into it.
And then a VFL one. So very stoked. Oh, hang on, we've got another one, another trainer. That's a VFL trainer. There's no obvious signs of whose that could be, so I cannot sell that as a player's one, but I can say I have thoughts that it might be his. So very happy to get that. I may keep a couple of pieces for my own collection, just because it's so cool to actually find this on the thrift. I never have before, but
yeah, there we go.
I pay big dollars to get a lot of this stuff if it's mostly bulldogs, but I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe finding this stuff. So good on you, Cal. Good on you, Geelong Footy Club, for donating that for me, because there's quite a bit of money in that lot.
Gunner Catters. Oh, the old bar.
Now, time to crack a froffie, and I'm going to get that stuff listed, because that Geelong stuff, they're in the finals, so I want that up on eBay straight away.
3 years ago.
I've got to work out what I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep 1 or 2 pieces of that. But that's probably my favourite find so far this year, just purely.
Look at the bonnet on him.
The stuff. So
chubby there too. Too many frothies, I think.
And I'm going to get the shorts up. There's a few pairs of shorts in there, so I want to get them up.
Too much diabetes.
Because they're moving so fast for me. So thanks very much for watching. Do us a favour. Give us a thumbs up and hit that sub button if you've been watching. If you enjoyed this video, there's going to be heaps more to come. I'm going to keep putting out content. So see you in the next one.
Okay. Oh, Nicki Minaj. All right. That's all done. So, quick breakdown. There's not much going on there, really. Other than the player issue stuff, which is great, which is fantastic for me. Very happy. Of course, he would have been. What else we get? Some random clothing and some binoculars. It's a pretty shit video. Let's face it. Exciting for old cock there back 3 years ago, former me. But yeah, the video itself is pretty shitty. Most of the cinematics in it suck, and I'm surprised that that's my most viewed video, and it's only got 3 thumbs down. So if you haven't watched that one yet, go over and give it a thumbs down for us, because it was shit house. But yeah, the end of it was great with that haul. But I don't know, there's not much I can take from that. Like I think I've touched on everything. I really think I've touched on everything. So I'm going to have to do this again with another video at another time where I get a fair bit more stuff. If you've got any recommendations of any of my old videos that you want me to redo, or watch it for the first time since I released it, I'll do it, because there's not very many that I have, and that's what I said last time. I don't go back and watch my videos. I'm not interested in them. Once they're out in the world, I leave them. The only time I go back is when I'm taking footage to put in new videos, and I just kind of skip through to find it and record it and go. So yeah, I enjoy doing this now. I actually hate watching myself, but the fact that I'm going to re-put it out and chat about it and revise it to make sure I'm calling out myself on any bullshit that I say. Yeah, and oh, mate, like I encourage any other YouTuber that has been doing content for several years to do a similar thing. Maybe even if you don't put it public, just have a look back on your own footage and just think to yourself, would I do this again? Because I tell you what, there's a lot of shit that I said and done in there that I probably wouldn't. But that's what this is all about, and that's why I want to show it, because this game is growth. Whether it be the market's changing or your own personal experiences changing, the way you're running your business, the way you build your business. So this is why I love jotting down the stuff that I do. Like here, I would have been still working for 3 years. I'm not far off going full time maybe. But yeah, I find it very interesting to see what I was saying back then what I was doing. So yeah, appreciate it. And like you said at the end of that video, if you could like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. I don't really ask that anymore because I can't really be bothered. But I mean, if you want to, do it. If you don't, then don't. Fuck off. Appreciate you. Love you. See you in the next one. And let me know below which one you want to see next. Or I could troll some of the other YouTubers, eh? Let's go. It's definitely going to be a bit of fun. I really enjoyed the last time I did one of these.